okay, what if, he did take my father? I probably wouldn't be in this studio. I wouldn't be right here with y'all right now. I'd be messed up because it's a psychological thing when you don't have a father at home, especially growing up in the environment we come from.
The Grammy goes to... Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Funny how life is, right?
Imagine a world where Kendrick Lamar never existed. No Good Kid, Mad City, no Damn, and of course, no
They not like us. They not like us.
all of it gone. Because years before Kendrick was even born, one decision, one moment almost erased his entire future. It's your boy Juma, and this is the unbelievable true story behind Kendrick Lamar's life before rap and why he shouldn't be here today. Before Kendrick was a rap superstar, before he was even born, his parents Paula Oliver and Kenny Duckworth were just two young kids trying to escape a nightmare living in the notorious Robert Taylor homes in Chicago. His father, Kenny Duckworth, was deep in the streets of Chicago, caught up in the city's gang culture and an active member of the Gangster Disciples. His life was a cycle of crime, violence, and survival. But Paula, she saw a way out. She begged him to leave and threatened Kenny that if he doesn't change his ways, she's done. So in the late 1970s, they packed up whatever they had and took a bus to a city that, at the time, wasn't much better. This city was Compton, California. If you thought moving to Compton was the answer, think again. The city was drowning in gang violence, in the middle of a crack epidemic, and police brutality at an all-time high. But even through all the fuckery, Paula and Kenny were determined to give their son Kendrick a chance at something better. Growing up, Kendrick wasn't your average kid from the block. While other kids were caught up in street life, toting blickies and hitting licks, Kendrick was obsessed with poetry, words, and music. Then, at just 16 years old, recorded his first mixtape. The project got some local buzz, and his name was starting to grow in the streets of Compton. And it caught the attention of someone who would change his life forever: Anthony Top Dog Tiffith. But here's where things get wild. Back when his father, Kenny Duckworth, was working at a KFC in Compton, the future Top Dog Entertainment boss, Anthony Tiffith, was involved in robbing that very restaurant. Knowing that that store had been robbed before, even with violence breaking out, Kenny made a smart, life-changing decision. He regularly gave Anthony extra biscuits and free chicken every time he came through to the shop, all of which to get on his good side. This act of street smarts and kindness meant that when Top Dog struck again, he spared Kenny's life. Ironically, that very encounter paved the way for Kendrick Lamar's future in music, as it eventually led him to signing with Top Dog Entertainment. Years later, when Kendrick Lamar signed to Top Dog Entertainment, he had a recording session. During that recording session, he invited his father to pull through and watch him spit some dope shit on the mic. His father unknowingly pulls through and runs into the Anthony Top Dog Tiffith. At a second, they were looking at each other like, hold on, where do I know you from? And then it all clicked. Kendrick Lamar's father instantly remembered that fateful day where everything almost went south. And every time they see each other, they reminisce on that story. And Kendrick realized something. If Top Dog had pulled the trigger that day, there would be no Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick took that story and turned it into something legendary. On his album, Damn, the song Duckworth tells that exact tale. The moment fate decided that Kendrick Lamar would exist. From there, his career skyrocketed. Good Kid, Mad City made him a household name. To Pimp a Butterfly turned him into a revolutionary voice, and Damn, that won him a Pulitzer Prize. And if y'all are like me, I don't know what the fuck that is, so I went and searched it up, and essentially, the Pulitzer Prize in music is an annual award given to an American composer for a distinguished musical composition. And if you're wondering if I read that off Google, yes, I just did. Although Kendrick was the first rapper to ever receive it, so you know what, that gotta mean something. And today, Kendrick Lamar is at the pinnacle of his music career with no end in sight. But through it all, Kendrick never forgot where he came from. And he never forgot that one decision, a simple moment of respect at a KFC, was the reason he is alive today to tell his story. One choice, one moment, one tiny, almost meaningless decision can change everything. It's called the butterfly effect, the idea that the smallest actions can have massive consequences. Think about it. If Kendrick's mother never convinced Kendrick's father to leave Chicago, if Kenny had made one wrong move during that KFC robbery, if Kendrick Lamar never picked up a pen and started writing rhymes. Everything we know about Kendrick Lamar today would be different, or might not even exist at all. This story isn't just about Kendrick Lamar, it's about all of us. Every day we make split-second decisions not knowing where they'll lead. Take a left instead of a right. Answer a call you were about to ignore. Saying yes to something you would have usually declined. And suddenly, your entire life is on a different path. It really makes you wonder how many times your life has been altered by these tiny decisions we've made. So now let me ask you this. If Kendrick Lamar had lost his father that day, who do you think would be the greatest rapper of this generation? Few names come to mind.
W's in the shot.
Or maybe is it this?
Master, she know the pants got spit like a plaster. Raptor, bench, did like, don't like dash, faster, motorbike faster. He gotta get a bitch, pass to my rapture, trick, crack, rap. Walk to the clap, clap, who knows you right?
So drop your comments below because I really do want to know what you guys think. But if you made it this far, I really appreciate you for sticking around. Please consider subscribing. I'm a small channel just trying to grow on this space. It's been your boy Juma. I'm out.